It was supposed to be a respectful moment, a quiet event. No drama. But one unexpected question flipped the entire room, and Melania Trump shut it down instantly. What happens when the First Lady is pressed about one of the most infamous figures connected to Jeffrey Epstein, right in the middle of a solemn White House appearance? The answer sparked headlines, backlash, and a wave of online debate almost overnight. The exchange happened during an event meant to honor Keith and Aviva Siegel, American-Israeli hostages who had just been freed. Cameras were rolling. The tone was serious, emotional. Melania had just spoken about compassion, resilience, and the importance of bringing attention to those who had suffered. No one expected controversy to enter the room. Then a CNN reporter changed everything. Instead of asking about the hostages, the reporter pivoted, bringing up Ghislaine Maxwell. The question referenced growing calls from Epstein survivors and advocacy groups, urging officials to move Maxwell to a higher security facility. It was a sharp turn, and you could feel the tension immediately. Melania didn't hesitate. She cut the question off cold, reminding the press that the gathering was meant to honor freed hostages, not to discuss unrelated controversies. Her tone was firm, controlled, and final. Moments later, aides stepped in and ended the press interaction altogether. But that wasn't the whole story. The reason this moment exploded online had everything to do with timing. Just days earlier, a massive release of Epstein-related documents had reignited public interest in anyone even loosely connected to that world. Among the names circulating, Ghislaine Maxwell, and controversially past email exchanges involving Melania Trump. While no wrongdoing has ever been proven, the renewed attention reopened old questions, and reporters clearly saw an opening. Still, many critics argued the question crossed a line. The event wasn't political theater. It wasn't a press briefing. It was about people who had endured real trauma. To them, Melania's response wasn't avoidance, it was boundary setting. Others saw it differently. Almost immediately, social media lit up. Some accused Melania of dodging accountability. Others said the question was inappropriate and disrespectful. Clips of the moment spread rapidly, with headlines framing it as a brutal shutdown, and commentators dissecting every word, every pause, every glance. Then another layer emerged. During the same appearance, reporters asked whether Melania was using the event to promote her personal documentary, Melania. She denied it outright, stating clearly that the gathering had nothing to do with self-promotion. That denial only fueled more debate, with critics claiming optics mattered, while supporters said the accusations were reaching. And just like that, what should have been a quiet moment of recognition turned into a full-blown media storm. Supporters praised Melania for staying focused and refusing to let the narrative drift into scandal territory. They saw poise, discipline, control. A reminder that not every moment belongs to the press. But critics weren't backing down. They argued that the Epstein-Maxwell case is a matter of public concern, and that silence, especially from high-profile figures, only deepens mistrust. Some questioned whether the abrupt shutdown made things look worse than a simple refusal ever could. And that's the tension at the heart of this story. Was this a calculated move to protect the integrity of the event? Or a missed opportunity to acknowledge public concern? Even briefly, Melania Trump has long been known for saying less, not more. Unlike many political figures, she rarely engages in extended explanations or emotional defenses. And in moments like this, that strategy becomes both her shield and her controversy. Because in today's media landscape, silence speaks just as loudly as words. And when it comes to anything even remotely tied to Epstein, every pause, every refusal, every shutdown becomes headline fuel. So the real question isn't whether Melania answered the reporter. It's whether there was ever a right answer to begin with. And that debate, it's far from over.